nothing, as rightly stated by Helen Keller. Hello, marketing enthusiast. Welcome back to the episode 3 of M-Talk podcast, where we dive deep into the world of marketing and business. And I'm your host, Vinshal Vas. You must be wondering why I opened with a quote about life being a daring adventure, right? Well, it perfectly sets the stage for our today's special. Please join in welcoming the founder and CEO of Triple Brains, Mr. Amit Mishra. We are grateful to have you today, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm great, sir. I'm great as well. So, as we know that you're having a travel company, could you please give us the insight of how did what inspired you to start this company and who supported you in this process?
So, the stint started from Christ itself. I was doing my bachelor's in Christ. At the same time, the first startup idea came, that was Go Bikes, building a bike retail platform that was very much unorganized. So I started my first company during Christ, that was in the third year of the college. For that, I had to move to Delhi. At the same time, we started working with multiple tour operators over there.
Okay.
They were organizing these bike tours in Himachal, Ladakh.
Okay.
So we were providing the vehicles to operate these tours. So I got an idea and how to operate these ideas from there itself. Then at the same time, I felt Bangalore market, we were not having much options where people can go out on weekend.
Okay.
Get that kind of a break that this corporate people wanted.
Okay.
So
Sorry for cutting you. Which year was this?
it was in 2018.
Okay.
So, so we started Go Bikes in 2018. Did for a year. At the same time, I was working with the tour operators in North India for the Himachal and Ladakh tours. Then I moved back to Bangalore in 2019.
Okay.
And the market was pretty empty, where there was no people doing this experience-based trips where people can go out, meet new people, get that experience. So the idea started in 2019. First half we got registered in October, and that's how Triple started. The motive was to always make sure that the people should get to meet people from different backgrounds, have that experience of a lifetime, so that they can have that memories for their entire life. So we totally believe in this tagline called "It's all about people, experience, and memories." Yeah.
Okay, so what are the biggest challenges you faced when you were trying to launch this company, and what is the biggest problem you faced in this?
The biggest challenge was to identify the right set of people who can work with you, like in terms of the vendors, providing the right set of vehicles, because
Yes,
the
yes.
transport is the one main area, because people would be spending maximum time on the vehicles, right? Because either they are traveling from Bangalore to the destination. So identifying the right set of people who can provide the good set of vehicles. At the same time, identifying the good properties where people would get the great service. And at the same time, they should feel that they're not just going to a destination to explore, but they should feel right at home through the properties itself. So
Right.
identifying the right properties, and at the same time, while hiring as well, people should have the right mindset. It's not about you're gonna just work for a product. You should have the mindset that you're gonna get that experience delivered. Because the people who are the captains, they should have the right mindset to deliver those experiences. To identify them and train them so that yes, our trips go hassle free and people get that right experience. These were initial hassles we had, but as the time grew, we got a hang of it, how to identify those people and train them well.
So do you have any entrepreneurial background in your family, or you're the first one?
I do, because my father was the one who started business in the real estate segment from scratch, and that's how I had always this bug inside me that I would do something for myself. But at the same time, the sector was not identified. But over the time, with the experience, I got to know this is the sector that I want to focus upon, and I want to build on that.
So should I say that your father inspired you to be an entrepreneur?
Father, absolutely. Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So what measures do you take, or what steps do you take to create a memorable experience for your customers?
So here we follow a particular lifetime journey of our customers. How they interact first. So they interact through the marketing that we do. So they should feel right at home, because our sales people, they should make them feel that what they're gonna get out of it.
Yes.
Not just
Right.
pushing a product to them.
Yes.
and not outselling. It should be yes, what they wanna get it, promise the same thing, and should not be over commitment to them. Post that, yeah, moving to the operation side, they should be aware of how things gonna go happen. Starting from the trip start till the trip gonna end. There should they should be knowing every point of details. So they are conveyed in a very proper manner. Moving towards the next thing would be the logistics. So making sure that we do a proper verification of the drivers that take our vehicles, or having a proper check in quality balancing on the vehicles that we operate for our trips. So those are three things. And moving to the next part would be the uh, planning the journey as well. Let's say if you're traveling to a destination, it can't be go unplanned.
Yes.
You have to plan their dinner breaks, their washroom stops, their coffee breaks, because the trip should not be about just taking people in a vehicle and bringing them back. They should enjoy the journey and they should be comfortable as well.
Yes.
So these are the things we keep in mind before we operate.
So it's just domestic trips or international trips as
So
well?
currently we are doing both the segments. We do entire South India for domestic,
Okay.
and we operate in North as well for Ladakh. In international segment, we are operating Thailand, Bhutan, and Bali each month.
Okay.
So we are doing
So when it comes to international segment, you must be having connections with the airlines and so. So how did you get along with that?
So here we do have partners who have been given a task to handle one part of it.
Okay.
So there are partners who just take care of our visa process. Another partner will be taking care only on the flight tickets. And the next partners would be managing our land details, land packages. So we have different set of partners for everything that we do.
Okay, that's good to know. And as you started this company in 2019, if I'm not wrong.
Correct.
And how did you manage during this COVID period? You must have been facing a lot of challenges there, right?
Correct. Yeah. It was a tough time, but yeah, positively turned out well post-COVID. That time, obviously, we had this thought whether the world gonna go back to normal. Even if it's go back to normal, the people were not meeting their friends and family because of the COVID. So how we gonna ensure that people would have that confidence that they can travel with
Yes.
travel with strangers, because our community trips are based on stranger-based trips. So those were kind of a hindrance or the tough time we had, but we always believed it was gonna go back to normal. Travel gonna go boom, because you can't force human to be in houses for 24/7. Human should go out, they should meet people, they should experience. And positively, it turned out very very well post second wave, and the travel has boomed like anything. Before COVID, it was like kind of a luxury. Now it's like a necessity. That's what we have seen. That entire business trend changed pre-COVID to post-COVID.
That's good. So, what are your thoughts about travel industry and the trends which are coming up?
So the travel industry is booming right now. In the towns, people are feeling that it's not more of luxury; it's about necessity.
Yes.
We should take a break, because now the life has become so fast. We can't move so fast if we don't take a break. We have to make sure that we take a break so that we rejuvenate and we get that break that we need. At the same time, as we see in the West countries, slow travel is a thing that they prefer, what they like. Let's go slow travel.
Yes,
Where people
right.
go to a place, spend maximum time so that they could get proper knowledge about the destination.
Yes.
They experience the culture, they experience every authentic thing about that. So that would be the next thing for India as well.
Yes.
But it will take some time, because we are very fast moving, where we just want to go to a place and cover that in a few days and come back. But that would be the next market movement would be there. But at the same time, I would say that wellness retreat would be the next big thing for travel market, because people, as the current scenario, people are the mental issues that we are facing right now. So wellness and wellness market, wellness travel would be the next big thing in the travel segment.
So, do you all have any plans for that?
Absolutely, we are doing a trial,
Okay.
and we would be going like we are planning to expand on those lines, where we would gonna host wellness retreat mixed with travel, where people would be doing yoga, meditations, at the same time traveling as well. So those are the next things that we want to focus upon.
Okay. Currently, what adventures you all offer? Is it trekking, and what are the different adventures you all
So
cover?
in our trips, we do treks as well.
Okay.
We try different activities, like we do water sports, like kayaking, zip lining, and if we go to international destinations, people can offer are offered to do scuba diving and snorkeling at different locations. These are the adventure activities we have.
Okay. So, what strategies are you applying? Initially, what strategy do you apply to acquire customers, and currently, what strategies are you applying to acquire new customers? There are repeat customers who are traveling with you all. Is there any situation like that?
Yes. So, in the terms of retention rate, we are approx 60 to 70% right now. That works
Okay.
very well for us. And initially, once we started, it was all about paid ads on the various social media platforms. But currently, we don't focus only on the social media as the main market to generate leads or new customers. Here, we are building a community as well, where people who have interest to travel, they're coming under that community, and they are the one who are promoting all the brand. So we are generating new customers through our community channels as well. On top of that, yes, we do focus on SEO for a long-term and sustainable growth, where people are searching certain keywords, and we are working on those lines so that we are growing organically as well. Only not through only paid ads.
Okay. And as you said that COVID, like first wave was really bad,
Correct.
and after second wave, it must have been affecting your pricing strategy as well. Because I have observed that the travel prices have been increased, it got hyped all of a sudden because post COVID.
Correct.
And how long did it take for you to reach the break even post COVID?
Yeah, so in terms of pricing, we had to work on the pricing post for first wave, where we want to make sure that we acquire customer, because that was the need of the hour. But post second wave, once we started getting customers, because that was the time the revenge traveler was happening, so people wanted to go out.
Yes.
So in that time, we increased our prices to make sure that people get the right experience. And to talk about the break even point, yeah, it did take a longer duration because of the COVID two waves. It should have been taken like 10 months or 12 months maximum, but here we had to wait for 2.5 years to cross the break even.
Okay. That's really long.
It did take a really long time because
Patience,
of the
patience is the key.
patience was the key, because we knew that what gonna be the outcome post COVID. So it worked
Yes.
post COVID, yeah.
Yes. Also, one more thing I observed is post COVID, since the price hiked, people were ready to pay, or they kind of hesitated, to take up the trips.
People never had any hesitation because they were getting to go out.
Yes, that's
So
there, yes.
pricing was not a matter of that time. People want to they just want to travel. They just want to go out of their homes. So pricing did not affect
It did
much,
not affect
much
much.
at all. So
Okay.
that was very peaceful for us.
That is good. So I would like to ask one question. So I'll say a word. So you should say what comes into your mind first.
Sure.
So the word is travel. What is the first thing when it comes to your mind when I say travel?
Experience.
Okay. So
Experience and memory that we get from travel.
you've been a traveler from long back with your friends and so. How many places you have traveled till now?
How many places? I have covered entire South India.
Okay.
Not entirely.
Okay.
Northeast is not much covered by me.
Northeast, yes.
It's left for me, and the West I have not traveled much. In the Gujarat side.
Okay.
In South Asian countries, I have done Nepal, Bhutan, and Thailand for now.
Okay.
Three
Which is
countries.
your favorite place among all these? Covering international as well.
Bhutan.
Bhutan. Okay. What's so special about Bhutan that made it favorite?
Because they promote travel in a very sustainable way.
Okay.
They limit the number of the people coming to the country so that people get that experience. It's very well managed and it's very safe as well.
Okay.
So the sustainable travel where you feel that you are actually getting a break that you really wanted,
Okay.
that you don't get at other places because it's commercialized. They don't believe in commercialized travel. They believe in sustainable travel.
Okay.
That is the thing that I love over the country.
So they must be maintaining with the cleanliness and all. They're very strict about it. At
It's
least.
very strict and very planned. Everything is very much planned for them.
Okay.
So it is a thing. It is a destination where I believe everyone should go if they want to take a relaxed vacation.
True. When you said planning, the question just popped in my head. So initially, when you were planning these trips when your company was launching, did you face any failure in the plans, or did you face any failure which led to the customer disappointment? And how did you overcome that?
It did. So travel is a very much like a a challenge market where many things can come out of nowhere. Let's say if you're traveling on the road, the vehicle might face brake breakdown, or you might see a situation where it gets stuck in traffic for hours and hours. So yes, during 2021, I was going for a trip to Bukarna,
Okay.
and one section of the road that's approximately 150 kilometers had fog where you can't even see next 100
Yes,
meters.
yes,
So
right.
we had to go really slow, and we reached our destination approx 6 to 7 hours late, and people were disappointed. But how to turn that disappointed matters a lot. So we
Yes,
make sure
true.
that the people have a great time post that. And yes, we make sure that the people don't feel that we have cut down the trip time because of we got delayed because of our travel time. So how do you turn that out? That matters a lot. So yeah, after that we started planning on the route map. If you're doing a route mapping for a destination, so we take proper calls with our proper break point vendors we have, so that we are getting to know what's happening on the route, so that we go planned in a very much
Yes.
in a very much planned manner. So it got better with the time as we learn through the mistakes we
Yes,
have made.
that's right.
Yeah,
It's all about overcoming the mistakes and challenges.
absolutely.
And which is the best trip which you have faced till now? Like you still remember in your mind. When I say best trip, the first thing which comes in your mind is, would you share that?
It was 2021 New Year trip. I was leading a Dandi Google batch of 30 people.
Okay.
And that time, fortunately, we didn't have a great technology where we could get to know the age of the people as well. Since we have mentioned our website, we only host 18 to 35, but there were two families where two parents were there. Those were more than 60 plus.
Okay.
And as soon as they boarded the bus, I was like, how I'm going to mingle the people now, because there's a huge age difference.
Yes,
So those were
exactly.
retired people. But trust me, I have never seen such a great energy. Even the youth that we get in our trips,
That's
they were the
absolutely
one,
right.
yeah, for sure. They were the one who were most energetic in the trip. And till the time trip ended, I never felt that yes, I'm doing a job. I was just part of a family of 30 people, and they made me feel at home. And all of 30 were oriented like a family. So we had a great time. I would never forget that experience or that trip.
That's true. I have also observed that during the trip, the people who are like older in age, they are tend to be more energetic than the younger ones. I've seen younger ones cripping a lot for something which goes wrong around, and the older ones are like, it's okay, let's go with the flow. This is how things happen, and they are just always energetic, and it's very good to see that.
Because they have seen the world.
Yes,
They know
exactly.
what matters.
Yes, yes,
If anything
right.
goes wrong, they know that yes, things can go wrong. But now, and they have patience as well.
Yes,
Now
true.
the current age, I think we are losing out on patience. We don't have the patience to see what can come out of it as well. So we want everything to go as per we want, because we are so much self-driven right now.
Yes, right.
Like, this should go in my way. If it's not going in my way, that means it's not right for me.
Yes, true. True.
But travel is a very like a dynamic field where you can't expect everything would go in your way. So yeah, for them, yeah, they are cooperative. They have the patience, and they know how to respect things as well. But young age people, I think we are losing out on that.
Yes, that's right. So my last question is, as of now, there are a lot of competitors coming into this industry. When it comes to travel industry, I've seen a lot of competitors, and there are so many people. And how do you make sure that your travel company stands different from these competitors?
So from the first trip till now, every trip that we do, we focus on quality experience. So that is the thing that works for us. So whoever comes on board, they make sure that they go back from the trip and at least talk to 10 people around them. So we are building a brand around people itself.
Yes.
So our travelers are brand ambassadors, and they are promoting the brand in such a way that they feel that it's their own brand, it's their own company. So here, that what helps for us. We are not
Okay.
paying any brand ambassador, but we are making our travelers as a brand ambassador
Yes.
directly. So that works well for
Yes,
us.
that's really good, sir. It works in a long run.
It works in very long.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. So, as we wind up this podcast, what is the one suggestion which you'd like to give to our audience who are willing to be, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs in the future in any sector?
So I would suggest them to get an experience in the sector that they want to build their career or build their businesses or companies. Work on those sectors, get that first-hand experience, because the mistakes would be lesser, because you would be knowing what to work upon, what not to work upon. If you are starting without any experience, you might make multiple mistakes, and you might feel drained out, but that would not be the case. So get a first-hand experience, have that knowledge about the industry, then start off, because the chances of failure could be reduced,
Yes.
and you can succeed really fast as well. So that would work really well.
So thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving your valuable insights and sharing your experiences with us. It's been a pleasure having you today.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure by coming back to Christ from where the journey started, how things have turned out for me. It's all because of the guys. Feeling great and blessed to be back to the college and meeting you all. Thank you so much.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to M-Talk. Please do like, share and subscribe for more content on business and marketing. Until next time, take care.